Hello everyone and Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well, staying safe and healthy. So I decided to make a video talking about, is Japan welcoming towards Muslims? I know a while back I had made a video about my experience living in Japan as a Muslim, but I feel like I've grown a lot and I've gained more experience now as a Muslim in Japan, and decided to share my current experience in Japan living as a Muslim. And I just want to say that when I first came to Japan, I was very nervous and anxious and thought, you know, Japanese people are not going to like me and it's going to be, yeah, quite difficult. But alhamdulillah, it's been quite an amazing experience, and I feel like, yeah, I just had a lot of stereotypes and misconceptions about Japanese people regarding their behavior towards Muslims and whatnot. So I'm going to be sharing a few things that I've experienced in Japan, and hopefully that will give you an idea of what to expect in Japan. Yeah, I just have so many stories that I could just share, but I'm just going to talk about the key things that I've felt in Japan and I've dealt with in Japan. So yeah, let's get started. So first I'm going to talk about me working in the Japanese work environment. And I'm not going to lie, but honestly, I've been so lucky and I've been so respected within the Japanese work environment. But that's not to say that every other workplace is like that as well. Like I said, I might have just been lucky, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but this is just my personal experience that I've went through, and I've just been so lucky. My coworkers have been so kind to me, whether they are Japanese or whether they are not Japanese, because I work with 8 other foreigners as well, and they've just been so respectful and kind. And yeah, and also my schools, I've worked with many Japanese people in the school environment as well. Let's talk about when I wore the hijab, and then I'll talk about when I didn't wear the hijab. So when I first wore the hijab, I actually got a lot of compliments, not gonna lie. My boss would always say that, oh, I'm always looking forward to, you know, you matching your hijabs with your outfit. You're so stylish. And I made sure that my hijab looked good and it matched with my outfit. It was just, I felt so feminine, you know? So that's the thing. And when I went to my schools, a lot of the kids would say, oh, kawaii, Aisha sensei, kawaii. So I miss that. I mean, I do get compliments now too, but it was just special. Very special, because I was being identified with like my Muslim identity, and it was just beautiful. So yeah, I feel like I am very lucky that I had a good work environment and good schools and good co-workers that respected me with my Muslim identity, with the dietary restrictions I had. And with regards to my schools, whenever it would be Ramadan or Eid or anything, or if I visited a Muslim country, my teachers would want me to talk about it. So it was a form of kind of like, you know, dawah, and I could educate them about my religion and the beauty of our religion. And a lot of my students would love it when I show them pictures of the masjids, and they were always so curious about the Islamic religion. And I remember, yeah, some of my kids, because Japanese students are just so shy, a lot of them would come to me after class with their questions, and they're just curious. They don't hate us, they don't dislike us, they just don't know. And once you educate them, tell them about your religion, they're quite open-minded and they want to know. So yeah, don't be shy. And yeah, so like I said, I've had a wonderful experience. My coworker, who is not Japanese, anytime he would see like a halal shop or anything promoting Muslim friendly things in Japan, he would always take pictures and send me and say, hey Aisha, you might be interested in this, look out for this. So Alhamdulillah, I've been quite lucky with that side of my life in Japan. When I had decided not to continue with the hijab, actually my boss was like, but why? You look beautiful in it. Like, we're always looking forward to seeing you with the hijab and how you're going to style your clothes with the hijab. So they were quite sad. So that's all I really can share with you with regards to the hijab and my story with my workplace and with my students and with my coworkers as well. It's been a positive journey, alhamdulillah. Now let's move on to, I guess, my town and people that I'm surrounded with. Just to let you know that I live in a small town with not a lot of foreigners, you know, aside from us people. And two stories I will share. One will be a positive one, and then one will not really be a positive one. So one time I was walking and this guy just stopped me and was like, Syrian, you're from Syria and stuff like that. And yeah, that was quite like shocking because my Japanese was not good at all at that time. And another experience I had was not a good one. I was waiting for a taxi to board the taxi, and this one Japanese girl was like, you know, like pointing to my hijab. Maybe it wasn't bad or anything, but I just felt super uncomfortable. And I was just like, why is she pointing at me? Why is she like staring at me? Yeah, it's not bad, but you don't feel good. I don't know how to describe it, but because it's a homogenous society, foreigners are different. And then when you bring with you that religion with that identity, you're just even more different, like an alien. You know, I don't know. I guess people who are living in Japan would know what I mean, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that the feeling is not good, and you don't have your family with you here. You don't have your comfort zone or anything. So when you're constantly being bombarded with those kind of people or those kind of feelings, you just start feeling lonely and really, really down. And that's when it really starts to take a toll on you, and you might not really enjoy your experience in Japan. So yeah, and then the positive side is sometimes when I would cross the street, some old Japanese lady would stop me and say, oh, you're so cute, where are you from? I love your hijab, I love your outfit, and stuff like that. So we get positive experiences like that as well, where they're just curious, they want to know about us and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just my everyday life kind of experience within Japan. With regards to other things such as food or restaurants and stuff like that, I would say Japan is slowly trying to step up their game and trying to be more welcoming towards, I guess, not just Muslims, foreigners in general, because there are some restaurants that will not allow foreigners to enter. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like they're trying to be more welcoming, especially with, you know, that whole Olympics that was going to happen, and they're still thinking that it will happen. I don't think it will happen, but we'll see. Yeah, so I feel like they're slowly becoming more open to Muslims and tourists in general. Yeah, I guess that's like some of the main experiences that I wanted to share as a Muslim in Japan. I feel like they're not rude to Muslims. They're not like, don't come to our country and stuff like that. I would say they just want to know more about you. They're curious about us. And as long as you educate them, show them the beauty of the religion of Islam through your character, through your behavior, through your interaction with them, they're going to love you. I mean, some of my best friends in Japan are Japanese people, and they're just so kind, so lovely. And anytime we're going to restaurants or cafes, they make sure they call ahead and make sure that I can eat at the restaurants with ease, and I don't feel uncomfortable or anything. So they always make sure to look out for stuff like that, and they let me know if there are some mosques around the area too that I would be interested in. So yeah, there's, I would say, pros and cons of living in Japan. You just gotta find the right people to be surrounded with. And yeah, I feel like your experience is what you make of it. If you stay positive and you try to be yourself and not try to make those thoughts get to you, your experience will be good. And just educate people. Honestly, that's all I'm really gonna say. A lot of my coworkers, students, friends don't know about Islam. Really, they don't know. So, I mean, I'm not saying go and, you know, full out do dawah or anything. I'm just saying that teach them the beauty of the deen through your character, through your lifestyle, really. When I stopped wearing the hijab, I still follow my religion. My friends know I don't drink, I don't eat pork, I have dietary restrictions, and they always make sure that wherever we go, I feel comfortable there, I'm respected there. So yeah, it's just, you know, if you set those boundaries, people are gonna respect those boundaries. Yeah. So yeah, that's just my experience living in Japan. And answering that question, is Japan welcoming towards Muslims? Yes. With my experience, yes, they're super friendly and super kind. They want you to learn about their religion. I mean, Japanese people, honestly, don't really have a religion. So many times in the classroom, I ask them, what's your religion? Even the teachers are like, what's our religion? So they're not religious people. They're just going about their lives. They just, yeah, I don't know. They don't really have a religion. So they are actually quite surprised how dedicated we are to our religion and our deen, and how much we follow and respect the rules and teachings of Islam. So yeah, I feel like if you come to Japan with an open mind and you teach them about your religion, your culture, they want to teach you about their culture. I don't know about the religion part, but yeah, they want to teach you about Japanese culture, Japanese teachings, Japanese way of lifestyle and whatnot. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was informative. Let me know what other videos I should make of. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Assalamu alaikum.